Yeah, man. Shout out to Tisha the Braid.
Subscribe to me. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tisha the Brave. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing okay. Before we get into the video, I know there's at least one or two of you who are watching this video who haven't pressed that subscribe button. So subscribe to me to join the Bravers, which is the family name for my subscribers. So let's get into the video, shall we? Okay. So today I am talking about how you can make your freeform looks look more formal, look more professional, blah, blah. Continue to roll your eyes over here because I know, the whole point of freeform is that we go against the grain, we don't fit the mold, we don't do this, but sometimes we need to get the job, sometimes we need to go to the formal event, sometimes we need to do these things, and there are just tips and tricks that I think I can help you guys with. There shouldn't be such thing as professional hair, in my opinion. Whatever, if you do the job, you do the job, right? But anyways, let's get into the video. So the first thing you want to do in order to get your freeform looks to look a certain way is to make sure that you remove all hair jewelry from your hair. When you're going to like a formal interview, for example like a job interview, you don't want to go in there with like, you know, hair jewelry, lock jewelry. So I'm just removing mine right now. And the next thing I like to do is to fake retwist. Now what is a fake retwist? It's basically retwisting for the moment, and then when you get back home you untwist it because you don't want your roots to be held up in that position. So what I like to do is I just like to take some water just to make sure that it neatens down all my, you see all my fuzzies here, that's what I want to do. So I just took some water in my hands just now, and I'm kind of just going through the top parts of my head mainly because those are where the flyaways are, right? So I'm going to do the same on the other side, and immediately you can see that you know, your hair looks a bit different. So you can easily just kind of tuck these flyaways away. If you don't want them, you could just bobby pin them back and stuff like that, but I think the retwist look just makes things look a little bit neater. I'm now going to go in with my Jehation black castor oil and coconut oil. There you go, the black castor oil with the coconut mix in it. That's what I use all the time. If you could just focus on me, thank you. Lighting, thank you, we're back, okay. So I like to, again, just put it at where my, the scalp is mainly. I've got flyaways at the back, but I'm not worried so much about the back. I'm worried more about the front because they're gonna concentrate on your face and stuff like that. So here we have right here a flyaway, like a nothing locked here, and then a lock, right? So what I like to do is, before I even do the twisting, retwist kind of motion, I just kind of already just twist it. I just twist the little flyaway right there, you know, just to make sure it's already in. And then I kind of go in with the palm roll method just to kind of secure it. Now, be careful, you don't want to wrap it too tight to the point where it pulls your skin. I feel like this is gentle enough. I know it looks like it's pulling my skin like that, but it's not as tight. I could feel it. I could feel if it was bad. So yeah, I'm going to go in again. And again, I'm just doing this to the front. That's how you kind of cheat the system. Like you do it with the front parts and then you're cool. So here we go. We've got one here. There's nothing really attached to it. Well, this little guy is, but we can tuck that behind the ear even. So we got this going on right here, and then I'm just gonna just twist it like so and tuck it behind my ear. And again, I'm not pulling too hard because the next styles you'll see what I'll do with them. So I'm just gonna speed through this. As you can see, the front part is a lot neater now just because I've retwisted, and that's essentially what you want to do. Okay, now that my hair's a lot more flattened down, one of the things that I like to do is just to be a little bit more creative and cute, is to have a nice headband. Now, just make sure that you got one that kind of looks professional and it goes with the outfit or whatever. This is just an example, and what I like to do is just push my hair back like so. And and I like to have my hair in the front like so. So what this allows you to do is, one, expose your forehead, but two, it just basically takes and minimizes all the flyaways, especially once you've retwisted, and to me it just looks really nicely put together. That's the first tip and trick. That's a very easy one for people who don't want to do the maximum or the most, okay? But retwisting is definitely, or retwisting or just combing back or pinning back your flyaways is like the key to all of these looks. So that's number one. The next thing I want to do is one that I do very often when I do formal events. Again, we still got our locks retwisted or fake retwisted, and what I like to do is I kind of like to pull about a few strands of locks right here, and I'll just like to begin to twirl it in my hand like so, and then I kind of just like mold it back, and maybe I should grab some more. I'll grab some more, and if you've retwisted like, or at least combed away, it looks a lot neater, and then you just pin it back like so, and you can either use a bobby pin, or what I just like to do is kind of just twirl these ends and then use a hairband at the back. And now you've got the stuff at the front like this, and then hopefully you can see the back. And you've got a little, I don't know what it is about the roll and the tucks, but they look pretty professional. And so this is another cute professional style. I tend to use this one a lot. And then we're gonna go in with the last and final one. So I'm going to now braid my locks, okay? So you start off with 3 strands, of course, and you keep building every time. So essentially it's kind of like cornrowing your locks, or cane rowing your locks. We're basically gonna make lock cornrows. Now with certain freeformers, I know this may be difficult if you've got really big locks, which is why I'm giving you guys options. So if you can't cane roll the whole thing, don't worry, do not panic. You can just do some of it and leave some left, because we're gonna eventually put these all together. Just make sure you've got a way to make sure it's all good. So I'm just gonna tuck this behind my ear real quick. See the rest of the locks? They're not in there. All right, so now that we've got these, yes. Now that we've got these, we're not gonna leave it like this, okay? We're gonna tie this at the back. So we're gonna have it down and, I'm gonna have it down like so. And I'm just gonna tie it up as much as possible. And I want to tie it up so that it's more of a bun at the back, right? So I tucked it as much as possible, okay? So I've got one little thing going on here, and then I'm going to use this as a way to tie it. So that is what we're doing. Oh my God, child of mine. All right. So now I'm going to use the scrunchie or the little headband, because that's what works. What you want to make sure is that you're tucking your bun in at the sides. But yes, but what you got now is a plait at the sides. So what you've got now is you've got a braid at the side. You've got another braid at the side. And together we have a bun at the back. Like, you could really just dress this up. You can put some lock jewelry here and there for yourselves. Like, to make sure that all of these styles are neater, add a little head wrap before you go out, and then it will flatten down things even more. Once you come back home and you've done all the things that you need to do, you can go back to natty dreads, okay? So this is what I like to do. When I come back home, I make sure my scalp is wet, and I kind of just undo all the front part. So I untwist, exactly. So I unroot, untwist. There you go. Just make sure that whatever's happening, we are not trying to be a part of, you know, this. And let's say you do go for a job interview and you land the role and you wanna remain freeform. My thing is just tuck it, like just literally tuck it behind your ear, brush it, slick it down, but you don't need to retwist. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to conform to the retwist You don't need to. This is why I fake retwist. You know, you gotta fake it to make it sometimes. You gotta fake it to make it. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, share, thumbs up, all that good stuff. Hopefully you learned some tips and tricks so that you nail the job, you nail the formal event or everything like that. And don't forget, man, your natty locks are beautiful no matter what. That's my alarm. I've gotta go. Alright, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh my gosh, shut up! Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, hair grease, all that good stuff. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I love you guys so much. Bye!